Hello, good people of YouTube. It is I, Chronom, and I'm here today to bring you guys another gameplay commentary. And today I'm playing on Splash using the KN44. Um, and yeah, main thing I wanted to talk about today was, well, was going to make this review of the P12 Turtle Beaches gaming headset. So yeah, let's get right into it. So this headset is $40 on Amazon. It retails for 60, but you can easily find it on Amazon for about 40. And I my initial thoughts when I opened it up and got it out of the box was honestly, it felt really cheap. Like the plastic seemed really cheap and like everything about it just seemed really cheap. Like the earmuff things, they almost seem like they're about to like fall off. But obviously that's to provide like flexibility for people with different shapes of heads. But when I first put it on, it was comfortable. Like I wear glasses, so it is comfortable with glasses. It will start to hurt a little bit with glasses. Like I find myself adjusting it sometimes, but it's quite bearable and it's not bad at all. So um, yeah, that for people that wear glasses and are concerned about finding a headset that is good for their head, um, you can definitely rest easy knowing that this one will not make the glasses dig into your head too much. But anyways, next thing I want to talk about was the sound. Obviously, probably the most important thing about the headset is the sound quality it provides. Um, it's its sound quality is very solid. Like for a $40 headset, I don't think I can ask for anything better. Like it really does the trick, honestly. And um, my main reason for getting it was to be able to sound hoard people better, and I guess partly to like be able to play late at night without worrying about how loud the game is. Like with my roommates, I don't want to have to worry about waking them up when I play. But so that's always a good reason to get some or get a headset as well. But yeah, the sound quality is very solid, and you can definitely pick up on like enemy footsteps and stuff like that, and it's really like you can really have an idea of what direction it's coming from, which is huge. Like you, sometimes I just know exactly what's happening, know when they're coming around the corner. Here, obviously, I have a UAV, so that's why. But most of the time, like unless they're using dead silence, but like most of the time you can just hear them coming around the corner. And yeah, it's tricky though when you don't use dead silence because you can't really hear anybody else's footsteps other than your own because just everything's kind of sh shut out by that. So yeah, dead silence is a big thing to use when you're using this gaming headset. But the next thing I wanted to talk about was the inline amplifier on it. It gives you the ability to adjust the volume levels and the bass levels as well. So that's pretty nifty. I don't know what's like with the bass. Like I don't know if I should try to have it at a high bass setting or a low bass setting for the sake of sound whoring. But it's a nifty feature to be able to adjust that just for high sound quality. And another appeal of this mic to me was that rather than being one of those headsets that just plugged into your thing right here, in the controller, that 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, it plugs directly into your PlayStation thanks via the inline amplifier. So basically, you can plug the headset into your mic. You could do that, and like obviously that's a good way to do it, but you won't be able to adjust the sound levels or anything like that. Um, and I feel like the ability, like you get higher sound quality when you put it through that 3.5 millimeter. And I haven't tried it yet, so I guess I can't really be a critic of it. But I really was looking for that ability to plug into the PS4 via USB. Like that was a big thing for me because I really, for some reason, feel like or felt like that would provide me with higher sound quality. Um, and then obviously right now I am using it to record this commentary, and I recorded another commentary with it, but I haven't posted it yet. But it's good. The sound quality on the mic seems very good. Like uh, compared to my old PS4 headset, like the one that came with it, it's really solid. And it definitely um, sounds better than that one and gives you kind of clear audio of my voice. And I'm really happy about it because I don't want to have to buy like a really fancy headset type of deal. And yeah, I can just kind of go all in with this thing. And yeah, just to talk a little bit more about sound whoring as well. It's it's a really big thing for me because I felt like people were always killing me in this game. Like you may not notice it, but you probably die to people sound whoring you a lot more often than you think. Like it's really hard for you to know, but like it's like little things that they do that you might notice that show to me that they're sound whoring. So basically like if if somebody just like drop shots you immediately as you turn a corner, that's typically a sign that they are using a headset. Another sign is when they just wait for you, like they straight up wait for you. Obviously they knew you were coming because of your footsteps. Um, and the and yeah, so you might be getting sound whored without even knowing it. And if that sounds like something you might be dealing with, definitely think about picking up this Turtle Beach's or any headset really. Like I'm not saying that the Turtle Beach has especially high quality. I just I do feel like it has very good sound quality, and I don't really have much of a baseline to compare it to. The only other headset I've ever had was a pair of Tritons for the old PS3, and it really did the trick for that. Those headsets were good. Like I'd say the sound on both of these were just about even. The only difference would probably be that the Tritons didn't feel as cheap as these, and I know I'm really whining about how cheap this headset feels, but it really feels really, really cheap. Like I'm kind of worried about it breaking on me, like um, way too soon. And if it does that, like that'd be upsetting. So yeah, I'm hoping that this thing doesn't break on me, but we'll see how it goes. And here I'm, and just to cycle back into the gameplay, I started running Hardened Sentry again, and it really does a lot of work for you. I don't know what had more kills, my Sentry or my Wraith this game, but the Sentry really does work. But yeah, and another reason I got the headset is because I really want to play search and destroy game modes, and people will just like, it's almost impossible. Like you can't expect to do too well against decent players unless you have this headset. And I'm not sure why that guy just tried to sprint away, but yeah, search and destroy, it's huge to be able to sound whore people. And if you were thinking about getting into competitive gaming or anything like arena game modes or game battles, anything like that, you definitely want to invest in a headset. And it just provides like direction. Like you can put like a place to this, all the noise you hear. Like when you play this game with just the TV speakers, all the sound just comes at you at once, and you can't really know where they're at. And barely got that Wraith in there. That was really nice. But yeah, you can barely know where they're at because all the sound comes to you together, and you can't pinpoint where it's coming from. And on top of that, it's just better sound quality compared to your TV. Although one major complaint I have about this mic or headset is that you can't just you can't adjust the chat levels. You can only adjust just all the volume. So basically the only way to, like if you think your friend's talking too loud and they tell you they're just talking normal, which has happened to me, you basically have to have your friend go in and adjust their volume levels, and yeah, it's a bummer that way. This gameplay is coming to a close. I went, well, I don't know what I went. I'll keep talking about the headset. Oh, I can look at it now. I went 42 and 9 with 30 confirms. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and I hope you enjoyed my review of the P12 gaming headset. So overall, I do recommend it to somebody that's just trying to get like anything cheap that will do the trick as far as being able to hear people and just being able to place where the sound's coming from. And for 40 bucks, you can't really go wrong with this one. And the fact that it plugs directly into your PS4 and provides the sound that way was a huge factor for me. I don't know, I just feel like that probably provides higher sound quality. So yeah, if you enjoyed the review, enjoyed the gameplay, please leave a like. Feedback in the comments is always appreciated, and subscribe for more content. Thanks everyone.